UPB here from OptionMillionaires.com. Thanks for joining me. Just a reminder, I will be having a beginner option class tomorrow. It's going to be at about 3 p.m., an hour before the market closes. Everyone's welcome. I will post the link at iHub. For those of you not familiar with stock options are a great alternative to actually buying a stock or selling a stock. As an example, if you had $1,000 to invest in the stock market, you could purchase a stock. You'll get charged a commission depending on the rate that the brokerage charges you. For instance, say it's $10. That's already a 1% loss on your investment. You're paying that to the brokerage. When you sell it, they're going to charge you another $10. That's another 1% loss on your investment. Now, assuming you made some money on it, which is not always possible, for instance, say you just sold out without a gain, you just lost 2% of your money. Whereas you bought the stock, say it was Microsoft, uh, and you bought the options instead. Moving Microsoft of 2% would have made you, gosh, $20 on your $1,000 investment, which would mean you'd break even because you're paying 2% to the brokerage to execute your trades. So instead, you buy the option contracts, and Microsoft moves 2%, which is a big move. It's a Dow component, and the options are priced for low volatility, so it's not really expected to move 2%, meaning that 2% move will make you 50 to 100% if you're trading options. And you don't need to put that $1,000 in. You're paying roughly the same commission, depends how many contracts you buy. You get the initial commission plus if the contract rate you have with your broker could be anywhere from 25 cents to $1 a contract, depends how often you trade. So if you buy 5 contracts, it's a $5 fee plus your regular trade fee. So you're looking at maybe $15. But the point is, just to cut to the chase, if you have $1,000 to trade in this market, I believe stock options offer a much better opportunity to play stocks that you like. And they're not as risky. You can employ all different types of strategies to limit your risk and maximize your gain potential. So I'm not going to be going over everything in the class tomorrow as far as the more complex trade strategies. I'm just going to go very simple: calls, puts, and how to get in to open an account. I have actually a whole little PowerPoint presentation already laid out for you. So feel free to stop in. I'll have the link up probably about an hour before the class starts, and hope to see you there. Let me get into the trades for tomorrow and call it a night because I am tired again. I was supposed to go to sleep early. I did my update early, and for some reason I find myself up again staring at charts and candles, and that's all I see when I go to sleep at night. The futures are down almost 1/3%. US dollar is flat. Let's go over some quick trades for tomorrow. SINA. The SINA $55 calls are cheap, in my opinion. If SINA opens flat tomorrow, which I hope it does, I'm going to put in a bid on the $55 calls at roughly 10 cents. They close at 15. And I'm going to probably buy 5 to 7 of them. That'll be $50 to $70 plus commission. And SINA, we've seen it a Friday many times before on a Friday expiration day, moving 5 to 7%, and that would put SINA at about $56, $57, and those 10-cent calls at $2. 20 bagger. Woohoo! That's what I'm looking for. Not a lot to risk and a lot of potential gain. That's the way I trade. I like USO. I have the $34 calls. They close at 34 cents. I think USO heads higher. If not tomorrow, next week, which brings out the next week calls. The 34.50s go for roughly the same price, 36 cents. So you could trade that, less risk, or you could trade the ones expiring tomorrow. They're at 34 cents. Who knows where they open tomorrow? That's the thing when you're talking about weekly options that expire tomorrow, the night before. I have no idea where they're going to open tomorrow. That's what makes it a little more difficult. So basically, I'll just be giving you the tickers. I'll give you the last price, but it's really unreliable based upon tomorrow. We could open a gap down, gap up. The dollar could be all over the place. Oil could be. There's no telling for sure. Everything can change in a heartbeat. But I do know what I'm going to be trading tomorrow. It'll be USO. SINA, the $55 calls, I'm going to buy them and take a chance on them, depending on when they open, what they open at. I have the FFIV 110 calls. If they do dip at the open, I will be adding. I didn't buy a lot to begin with, and I have no problem adding if it dips down to 35, 40 cents, which it may, and I just might put the bid in before the market even opens, just in case the, the bots get all crazy and spastic and the stock jumps all over the place, which can happen. And finally, HPQ. I'll be possibly dabbling into $22 calls. The stock is still volatile post earnings, and I do think it could move back over $22 tomorrow. Those $22 weekly calls that expire tomorrow are going for 9 cents. So that's a same as SINA. Very high risk, high reward. All right, that's going to cover it for now. We have SINA, USO, FFIV, and HPQ as potential trades. I am going to have more in the morning in the chat room. And also, I'll have the class tomorrow afternoon. I know I'm excited. It's going to be a beginner class. Great opportunity to get your toes wet in trading options. Try and help you out the best I can. There'll be a little chat room there. You can type all sorts of stuff. Oh, UPB sucks. Stuff like that. You know, I'm open to criticism. All right. I guess that does it. I'm gonna go to sleep, but of course I still have to upload this video. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna get to sleep until 3 in the morning. So yeah, that class, I might be a little cranky. I'll try my best though. Take care, and if you're not around tomorrow, have a happy holiday weekend. Safe. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Okay? Drink and get a cab. But if you're going to get a cab, drink heavily. Okay. That's enough. I'm tired. Good night.